set your bag here. That, my friends, is a concealed carry purse. It's awesome. It's got like cow patterns on there. Where did you have the gun in here?
I had it in here. This is actually the concealed carry part, but they both have a zipper.
So we got two cool concealed carry parts right here. We got one here, which maybe could hold a Ruger LCP, which stands for Little Crappy Pistol. Just kidding. And then maybe we could put another gun in here. This one looks more substantial. This one, you really could only put a tiny gun in there. I don't even know if you could put a whole gun in there. Maybe half a gun. Maybe you put the gun in here and a mag in here and just put them together. I don't know. So anyway, this is a purse. So a lot of ladies that may be watching this carry these cool purses. That's very popular. I own a gun store. I could probably make $100 on every purse I sell, but let me talk about why I don't recommend carrying a gun in a purse. Let's talk about what happened. So we just did a scenario. She was leaving a store, putting her groceries in the car. Somebody that she didn't know, kind of a creepy guy, kind of looked like me. He came up to her and he said, "Hey, what's going on?" What do you remember?
I remember trying to get to my gun and it took a long time.
Yeah. So I was talking about her car and then I pulled a little shock knife. Say hello to my little friend. Feels great. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And I start walking towards her, and what did you do?
I was digging.
The problem is, if a knife is out and we're digging in our purse, we're not dealing adequately with the knife. And so pretend that you're digging in the purse. What they can be doing is just going to work on you, right? So that's kind of a dangerous situation. He's here, and rather than Robert digging in the purse, yep. So Robert's got a 2-on-1. I'll swap off with Robert. I'll do it as well. You know, it's like, hey, please don't hurt me. Boom. I'm gonna get control of that, and then I'm gonna do what's called a level shift. And I'm gonna try to break down his structure and dump him and then get to my gun. If I can get a 2-on-1 on that knife hand, then I'm in better shape. But if he's coming towards me and I'm digging in my bag, not going to be a good situation because I'm just preoccupied with something. So I'm not a big fan of carrying the gun off body, and the reason for that is because it's off your body. It can be taken away. So she's got it around back. In order for her to get to the gun that's in it, what does she have to do? Now, bad guy sees that. What's he going to want to do? So even if she has a strap around it, what can happen? Marcus, come here real quick. Marcus is one of our coaches. He's coming on board and pretty big dude. You can kind of see if Marcus decides Marcus wants this, Marcus is going to get this because he's going to grab it, tuck it like a football and call butt. Thanks, man. And so it's going to be hard for you to handle that. Go ahead and put it around you. Grab your gun right now. You know? It's going to be really hard. What does a bad guy do? They want that thing. They see that purse. Where do you think her wallet is? Where do you think the keys to her car? Where's her cell phone? Where's everything valuable with her? It's right there. So that's what bad guy's going for. And again, I've seen these little ads and commercials where somebody's gonna supposedly unzip the pouch. Where's it at? You know, there's a little pouch on the back. Like, yeah, you're gonna do that while somebody's violently yanking on your purse and dragging you all over. It's gonna be super hard. That was one level of problem that she had. But there was a second level. Now, for a second, I was like, go ahead and get your gun. Because I knew something. Do you remember not putting one in the chamber?
No. I have no idea.
No, so she didn't put one in the chamber. She said, I don't keep one in the chamber. So we didn't put one in the chamber. So I was like, go ahead and get your gun. I don't care. Because I knew it didn't have one in the chamber. And while she's fumbling around trying to get her gun, she pulled it out. And do you remember what you did to me when you got the gun out?
I shot it, but there was nothing.
Do you remember hearing this sound? You heard, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
I heard. So when you finally got the gun out, you went to shoot me, but you got a click instead of a bang. That's a bad sound in a self-defense situation, is the old click instead of bang. So she gets a click instead of a bang. Now, you gotta understand you have two brains, an upper brain and a lower brain. The survival, fight, flight, freeze, faint brain, what does it work on? It works on subconscious muscle memory. It doesn't work on thinking with our cognitive brain. So it's very hard for a person in a scenario to remember things like, oh, I didn't have one in the chamber or whatever. And it's dark, we've got frogs, cricket sounds, there's people walking around. You know, we have creepy extras and role players in these scenarios, and he's just trying to figure out who's what. And somebody asked her for money. Did you bum some money? Yeah, and he's bumming some money off her. And did you hear him say wrong answer?
Yes.
We always throw that little Easter egg in there. They'll say, wrong answer. Which is funny. The bottom line is, keeping a gun in a purse, that's a risk for sure. I would never do it. If I had a purse, I don't carry purses, but if I did, I would just give it to them as a decoy. I just be like, here, my wallet's in there, everything, please don't hurt me. And then they're gonna get it. Maybe they're just gonna run and leave you alone. Maybe they're not, maybe they are, but at least they have something that they wanted. So that could actually save your life by just saying, here's my purse, take it. Get keys, wallet, everything's in there. But I still have a surprise that's hidden for later. I've got another option. Here's my purse. Oh, you want to put me in a creepy van now that I've given you my purse? Let me go ahead and deal with that a different way. If I have an opportunity, I'm going to use this as a backup. But if I can just give them the purse and they grab it and run, I don't have to shoot anybody, that works too. So 2 things, 2 layers of problems. Layer 1, that. Got to try to figure out how to get the gun out. Layer 2, I don't have one in the chamber. In my opinion, I can't 100%. By the way, I've over 2,000 people. If you're watching this, not for real. I've some people multiple times. Who got here? Everybody say, they got killed. I think I've killed several people, maybe 10 or 12 tonight. So I've killed a lot of people in these scenarios, and it's not like I'm doing these terribly hard things to them. It's not like I'm coming out of the ceiling with AK-47s and blasting them. I'm just putting them in situations where maybe I pull the gun, maybe I pull a knife, and the cognitive brain shuts off. We go to the limbic brain, and all of a sudden we got a problem. It's hard to think, right?
Yeah.
Super hard. People watching this on our YouTube channel, if you haven't been in a scenario, it's an awesome experience. It's a real wake-up call. Everybody say yes if you think it's a wake-up call.
Yes. Yes.
It's definitely going to be a wake-up call for you. So come out and join us. We'd love to help you out. We'd love to I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. We'd love to kill you with kindness. We'd love to show you that certain things are harder. Fighting is hard, and the only way to get good at fighting is to what? Fight. The only way to get good at fighting is fight. Mike Tyson said it best. He said everybody's got a plan until they get what? Punched in the face, okay? So get into scenarios, get into training, get some skills, but then see if you can do the skills. Every serious martial arts has a sparring session. You would not be a black belt without sparring. What we're doing tonight is we're sparring. We're just trying to see, hey, can you do it? There's a scene in the movie Braveheart where he says, can you do it as it matters in battle? Can you crush a man with that throw? And he doesn't, and he misses him. And then Mel Gibson throws a little rock, hits him in the face. Great scene.
I was wondering if you could do that as it matters in battle. Could you crush a man with that throw?
I could crush you like a worm.
Well, then do it.
So it's not what you can do in an air-conditioned, well-lit gun range while standing still, shooting holes in still paper. It's what you can do in the context of a situation where you're in a gas station at night with sounds and people you don't know, and then can you do it then? So hopefully we'll see you guys out at training. Thanks for letting me kill you. I appreciate that. You're not going to do that again, are you?
No, sir.
No. So I told her verbally many times that that's a bad idea, but unfortunately sometimes we just have to experience it and see what it's like, and then we're like, oh, that didn't work. So we can verbally hear it didn't work, or we can physically figure out that it didn't work. So we'll see you guys hopefully in some training. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you don't carry a gun in a purse. That's a super bad idea. I own a gun store, shameless plug, warriorguns.com. We don't sell purses. Come see us. We'd love to sell you a real holster and some real equipment so that you can get some real training, so that you can actually really save your life in a real situation.